what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Sophia. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave me your thoughts and comments down below on what you guys want to see next. And let's just go ahead and get this video started because I got a lot to show you. So if you're interested in seeing this video on the new Natasha Denona bronze collection, then let's go. Okay, so this was sent to me in PR. Okay, so this is the new Natasha Denona bronze collection that she launched for summer. It is available right now, literally. Oh my god, I'm a hot mess. Literally love this, love the makeup look on this model. I kind of want to do something maybe like it, just not that dramatic. But this is the new bronze collection. There's 3 Lipophorias, which are pretty much her glosses. There's an eyeshadow palette, and there's a new face palette, which this is what the face palette looks like. It is the Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. Her face palettes are amazing. This is what the card looks like. So as far as the eyeshadow palette goes, it's a 15 eyeshadow palette. It says new and tracing brown and vibrant bronze shades made with the highest quality pure color pigments, dazzling chroma crystals, and luminous mineral pearls, including Natasha Denona's groundbreaking, buttery smooth, hydrating eyeshadow formula that wears beautifully on any skin tone. This costs $65, which is a great price point for this. And then there's the Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. It says it's Natasha Denona's 4th extension shade of the Bloom Tan and Love Glow Cheek palettes. A long-lasting multi-use palette with hydrating cream and powder formulas and a metallic brown and incandescent champagne shades that define and highlight your natural features while leaving your skin bronzed all day. And this face palette retails for $55. And then the Lipophoria Gloss and Balms. There's 3 shades in these. I only have 2 because my mom took one of them already. These are an extra pampering lip balm to soothe, refresh, and reawaken chapped, dry lips, packed with peppermint oil that plumps your lips while leaving a long-lasting cooling sensation for relief. So I'm actually gonna put this one on because I didn't know that this was like a lip balm technically. I'm gonna put the shade Tan Nude on because my lips are super dry. Alright, so I just put that on and it feels really good actually on the lips. But I want to start with the eyeshadow palette. So like I said, this eyeshadow palette is one of her 15 pan eyeshadow palettes. I actually haven't even swatched or touched any of them, but when you open it, this is what the palette looks like. This size palette is going to be the palettes that look like this. So this is her, this was actually her first 15 pan she did. This is the Sunrise palette. I know you guys remember this because it like blew up when she first came out with smaller palettes. And then she also recently did her Love collection around Valentine's Day, which I'll link that video down below. But this is what her Love palette looks like and her Sunrise palette. And she just added this new bronze palette, which if I'm being honest, out of the 3, I'm definitely most drawn to the bronze. Like just looking at them, it's definitely more of like my everyday kind of go-to look. I really do love the Love palette because I have nothing like it, but I just don't use it if I'm being honest. This is what the palette looks like up close. It is absolutely insane. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm gonna start with this shade right here. There's only 5 mattes in this one. This is the shade Beach, and I'm just gonna pick it up on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to use this as my crease shade. I always like to use a card or something when I'm doing my eyeshadow because I really like the way it makes the eyeshadow look like you have a faux wing. Alright. Then I'm doing the same thing on the other eye, just taking the shade Beach and slowly and lightly just blending it in and making it just be a really pretty crease transition shade. This is actually a really great shade, like, to just throw in your crease and go. I kind of want to do like that darker brown on the outside with that pinky one in the middle and then the gold here in the center. So we're gonna try a little bit of it. I'm just gonna pick up, yeah, that's like her chroma. So I will say this about some of these shades. So the ones that look like really chunky like this, they're chunky. Like, they're not going to be a high pigment color, and then when you swatch it, like, it's not super duper pigmented, but it's more of like that glowy wet crystal look, if that makes any sense. Like, you can see as you kind of blend it out, it kind of shears out, which I love. Like, for everyday makeup, I think it's absolutely stunning. But if you want something that's more of like that shimmer, high impact, concentrated one, you're gonna want to stick more towards like the ones that are like this in her palettes. Like Silk right here is more of that very pigmented, intense, in your face color. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's literally like, oh my god, like, that is insane. That looks so wet. Oh my god. With that Silk shade, because it's really pretty and I liked how it's swatched. And I'm just gonna focus it right on like the outer part. I also love her shadows, because the ones that are like this shade that I'm putting on my eye right now, you would think they would have a lot of fallout, but they don't. They just really grab on and stick to the eye, which is amazing. So I just put it right there on like the outer third, and then going in to the other eye, and same thing, just kind of packing it on to the outer third of the eye, and kind of leaving like where that wing is that I made will stay, because I'm actually gonna go in with that deep dive color and do a wing. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with the shade Bliss. It's like that pinky bronzy color. It's so pretty. I get right there into the center. And then I'm slowly like bringing it in and like just kind of blending it with my finger in to this Silk shade. Silk went on very like smooth and buttery, and this one definitely feels a little bit more chalky, which is fine. And now I'm going to be taking a pencil brush and I'm going into Deep Dive. It's like that really rich darker shade, and it looks like on her model she just, like I said, focused it on the outer V. So I'm just gonna actually do this too by making just like a little, yeah. Also, that Bliss shade definitely had fallout, so love that. This, and then I'll just slowly kind of like blend it out. Perfect. All right, so and then I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of blend it. And then same, going back into that clean brush, tapping it out. Alloy shade, it's just like a really like highly concentrated gold. I'm gonna keep it right like that, like just right here. And same on the other side, like just keep it right there. True copper. Oh my god, these feel like wet. It's like literally a true copper shade, and I'm just gonna go tap tap to give that alloy shade a little depth, because it looks like that's what the model is wearing. And then going back to alloy, I'm gonna just stamp it on the inner corner. And not same. Stamp. So Deep Dive, I'm just rubbing it on the lower lash line. Blend this out. in the picture, the model has a lot more depth around her eyes, but I just don't want to do like that dark today. I just wanted like a muted down version of it. So I'm just gonna leave my eyes how they are. I think they look good. And now I'm gonna move on to the Bronze Cheek Face Glow Palette. So you have 2 creams and 2 powders. These are the 2 creams. The 2 powders are on the bottom. Let's see what the creams are like. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So, let me look. Yeah, so these are actually a lot more muted than her other ones. Like, it's not even really picking up on camera. It just has a really pretty, like, light-ish pickup. So I'm gonna go in with this beauty sponge with the Bounce Cream Glow and just start applying it to the cheeks, and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it works out. I'm not sure though, because it doesn't even, oh no, okay, it definitely applied. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's definitely giving that really gorgeous like glow to the skin. It makes you look like you have glass skin. Like, it looks like my skin just looks extra like hydrated and plump. And then I'm gonna take the Bounce Cream Blush. This is like just a really tan nude shade. And I'm actually gonna apply this one with my fingers. It's so weird. It feels like creamy powder. It doesn't feel like her other ones that she came out with. And then blend. All right, and then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna pick up the Super Glow Nude and just kind of apply it. Yeah, not too much because this is a darker face palette as far as the shades go, but nonetheless it's pretty. And then Super Glow Bronze, just like a touch to like bring like that bronze all together. And then I'm gonna tap it all in. All right. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and put on mascara and I will be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so as far as what I would recommend you pick up from anything that's in this collection if you've been eyeing it, the one thing I would say pick up if you want anything is the eyeshadow palette. I think the eyeshadow palette, like I said, is absolutely stunning. It's something that you will use every single day because it is a neutral eyeshadow palette. I really do love this beach shade. I think it's a really nice crease shade. I would even just wear that shade alone in my crease, kind of like how I do with a lot of my camel, but kind of like how I do with my camel palette from her. I just use her matte shades in my crease all the time. All of these matte shades are really, really nice because they are that brown bronze undertone versus her other ones that are a little bit more cool tone that I have. So this palette is a definite hit for me. Like I said, the, like, what are they called? The Lipophorias pass. The Bronze Cheek palette, for me personally, I would pass on it. So if you were to get one of her face glow palettes, I would recommend the Love Glow one. This Love Glow palette is so beautiful. I love that it's more of like the blush ones because for me personally, I don't find myself ever using like bronzer palettes, but I do find myself using blush palettes, and especially now the cream blushes are really a big hit and coming in, and her cream blush formula is so gorgeous, and they're so pigmented, but they also just blend very nice and balmy and have that really pretty sheen. And then I love how this is like same thing, like a sheeny highlight, a very intense layering one, and then the glow impact powder. Like all of those are just absolutely insane pigmented, and that's what I look for when I do like a actual face palette. So like that's what the Love Glow looks like on the back of my hand. That's why I would recommend this face palette over the bronze one. Like I said, if you want a face palette that is more muted down and not as intense and in your face, then you would really like the new one she came out with. But if I had to recommend one face palette, I would definitely pick up the Love Glow. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, leave me your thoughts and comments down below if you picked up any of these new Natasha Denona products that came out for summer. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.